Cyberpunk 2077 Patch 2.13 releases on PC, adding AMD FidelityFX Super Resolution 3 support. Patch 2.13 for Cyberpunk 2077 and Phantom Liberty is officially being rolled out on PC, adding support for AMD FidelityFX Super Resolution 3 with frame generation. The official Cyberpunk website has the full list of changes being made, and it will most likely affect those who use mods for their game. This happens in any game, where mods typically end up broken from an update. However, since this update is focused on adding support for AMD FidelityFX as well as Intel's super sampling, it feels like it'd be unlikely to disturb any mods. For those who want to know more about how AMD FidelityFX Super Resolution 3 impacts your game, they have made an article that explains it all. In short, it combines image upscaling with frame generation technology so that you can have the smoothest possible gaming experience by generating high-resolution frames at fast frame rates. This option can be enabled or disabled depending on whether you feel your game could benefit from the technology. There is additionally a separate setting to enable FSR frame generation. To be able to use FSR frame generation in-game, you have to have AMD FidelityFX Super Resolution 3 upscaling enabled. CD Projekt Red has decided to keep support for both FSR 2.1 and FSR 3 so that players have as much flexibility as possible when it comes to choosing the visual quality and performance for their gaming session. The website states, this allows them to experiment and find what fits their gaming style best. While AMD FSR 3 is compatible with many different GPUs, other system requirements must be met for it to be able to be utilized. The AMD website has a list of all GPUs that are compatible with it, so you can check whether your rig will be able to utilize the technology. To get the most out of AMD's FSR 3 capabilities in Cyberpunk 2077 and Phantom Liberty, it's recommended that the game run at a baseline of 60 FPS. Lower frame rates make visual artifacts more prominent and can cause frame pacing issues if you enable them. To have the most visually stunning experience, CD Projekt Red also recommends playing on a higher refresh rate monitor, 120Hz and above, as using a lower refresh rate monitor can lead to frame time issues. If using this technology is something that you want to pursue, making sure your GPU drivers are up to date is imperative.